We're joined with James Crane from the Kent County Council Community Wardens, our regular visitor. We catch up with James normally once every 2 months or so. James, welcome back to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you, Daniel.
I was wondering if you could start us off by telling us a little bit about the Kent County Council Community Wardens.
Yeah, certainly. The Kent County Council Community Warden Service. Basically, we're people who actually trying to aim to improve the life of the people in Kent, so they can live safely, independently in different communities. The community wardens themselves are actually different from the police officers and the PCSOs, who are the police community support officers, because we're actually employed by Kent County Council and don't have any police powers, but we do actually provide a visible and uniform presence, and we are actually regarded as the focal point for inquiries in the community on any topic. Basically, if I haven't got the answer myself, I'll actually advise you where to go for further points of inquiry. We actually befriend the elderly and vulnerable members of the community who may otherwise feel alone or friendless. I mentioned Kent Police earlier, the police officers and that. All community wardens are actually accredited by Kent Police, and the police actually take an active role in the initial training of new wardens. They ensure that some parts of our training are to a particular standard and has covered particular topics, and each person has achieved a particular standard. Each subject of training that we're basically taught in could be met on a daily basis, and at the end of the training there is a written paper, and the accreditation badge on our left arm refers to this scheme to which the exam is taken for.
James, how can our listeners find out who their community warden is?
Well, yeah, I mean, by far the easiest way is through the website, which is www.kent.gov.uk/community wardens, and there's also a 24-hour helpline on 08458 247 247. Now, there's so it's only about finding out who your warden is. Like many things in the recent climes, the community warden service has gone through a restructure, and we've now come out. There's now 12 teams, which has been increased from the previous 9. Each consisting of a supervisor, a support warden, and the actual areas. Those 12 teams are now Ashford, Maidstone, Tunbridge Wells, Swale, Canterbury, Thanet, Dover, Shepway, Tunbridge and Morling, Gravesham, Sevenoaks and Dartford. So it works out there's about 100 wardens covering 129 areas. So kind of gives you a scale of how important the community wardens are around Kent. But to find out who your one is, definitely the website will be the best bet.
We are talking to James Crane from the Kent County Council Community Wardens.